Okay, so today I'm playing Stay Tuned for Danger, which is the second Nancy Drew game.
Dear Bess, you'll never guess who I'm visiting in New York. Maddie Jensen, your favorite soap star from Light of Our Love. Maddie is renting Aunt Eloise's apartment in New York, and after hearing about my last case, Secrets Can Kill, Maddie called to invite me up here. According to Maddie, Rick Arlen is getting death threats, but he won't go to the police, so she wants me to do some investigation work. Can you imagine anyone not liking Rick Arlen, daytime's cutest hunk? I have a sneaking suspicion, though, that there's more to this case than meets the eye. Call you later, Nancy.
Come on in, Nancy. The door's open. Welcome to New York, Nancy. I'm really glad you could come out here on such short notice.
I'm happy to help in any way I can. Aunt Eloise told me that someone on the set is getting death threats.
Well, for the past month, my co-star Rick Arlen has been getting these awful death threats. At first, we all shrugged it off. You get the occasional odd letter in this business. But then they started to get weird.
Have you ever received an odd letter?
Oh, I've gotten some odd ones here and there, but nothing like what Rick has been getting. In fact, they're totally bizarre. Not only did he get letters, but somebody sent him a box of poisoned chocolates, a broken watch, and then there's that whole thing with the teleprompter.
Tell me about the letters.
Well, the first ones had the letters cut out of magazines, you know, like on a ransom note. They were all signed by someone named B.T. Kaiser. Somehow the news leaked out and the press totally jumped on them. Then they started getting ugly and twisted.
Someone sent him poisoned chocolates?
Rick's a major chocoholic. His fans and friends are always sending him boxes of candy. But these chocolates were so nasty, Rick spit them out. I've never seen Rick say no to chocolate before.
Did Rick go to the police?
No, and that's the problem. No one is taking any of this seriously. Especially Rick. He thinks nothing will ever hurt him. Nancy, I'm running late. I need to get to the studio. Hey, why don't you come over and visit? I'll leave a visitor's pass for you at the security desk. Oh, before I forget, here's a copy of the house keys. I'm always losing my keys, so I've got plenty of copies. I'll write the studio's address on your map.
So you have a bunch
Just catch a taxi cab
of
outside and show
keys
them the map.
to
They'll
your
know how to get
house
there.
laying around the city. Cool. The 23rd Annual Daytime Soap Opera Gala, December 16th, 7 p.m., Manhattan Crest Country Club. RSVP by December 3rd. Maddie, I'm writing this letter because you never call me. You can't be that busy not to phone your poor mother, can you? I saw your photo on Soap Opera Journal at the store. You'd think that my own daughter would at least send me a copy. I was devastated to see that your picture is so much smaller than Rick's. What makes him so much more important than you, darling? You must remember that you are the real star of that show. It's about time we show the world that you are number one. I will not allow you to ever play second fiddle to that man. Without your talent, he'd be nothing. Remember that, and remember the person who paid for all your acting lessons for all 3 years. Mother. God, the bad editing of the CGI people into real photos in this game kills me. This graphic is so creepy. Manhattan Television Guide. Will Celeste ever forgive Alex? What to expect from TV's hottest couple. Sandra Keller, something. Daytime's bad girl. Tells all about her career, life, and loves. Also, the season's best cliffhangers. A long road to fame, actress Maddie Jensen says her recent success in daytime drama is a result of hard work and a little help from home. Oh, do I have to read that small, distorted print? Most people have this impression that it's easy to become a famous actor. All you need is a nice smile and a bus ticket bound for New York or LA, says Jensen in the December issue of Modern Actors. Jensen, who stars as Serena Livingstone on Worldwide's Light of Our Love, also tells the magazine about the pressures of acting at an early age. My mother was the typical stage mom, pushing me harder and harder to get the lead. I used to think acting was just a big competition, but now I realize it truly is a vocation, something you have to dedicate your life to. How has this new outlook changed her relationship with her mother? We're best friends, the actress admits. Without my mom, I'd never have had the opportunity to start in this business. Chatter Magazine, November. How to get what you want fast. Inside the mind of a celebrity stalker. What's new in daytime television? Bonus. Pull out horoscope. The last days for Rory Danner? Rumors are rampant that Rick Arlen, Light of Our Love's Rory Danner, is breaking his contract with Worldwide Broadcasting and is setting his sights on a career in film. While his agency has no comment, our sources tell Chatter that Rory's evil twin, Yuri, may return next season to kill Rory off. This news has sent shockwaves through WWB's management, especially after Rick and his co-star Maddie Jensen, Serena Livingstone, both picked up Eddies for Best Couple in a daytime soap last year. I'm assuming that's a soap opera award. I'm working with an excellent cast and crew on Light of Our Love, Arlen told Chatter after winning his award. It's a pleasure to work with Maddie and Bill and Janie. They're a great team. Obviously not great enough to keep Rick on board. Take it from an old hat in the industry, Rick. Hollywood is a totally different playing field from New York. I'd be horrified to have all these pictures, like, in those positions of me in a magazine. Just doesn't look right. Look at this. It's not as bad, but like it's not blended in well. 1999 annual Soap Star Awards. Best Actress Maddie Jensen, Light of Our Love. Nancy's a vampire confirmed. No reflection. Light of Our Love, episode number 11, 139. November 13th. Milk will spill, love will vanish. Scene 1. Rory finds himself alone in Serena's townhouse among some books and magazines. Rory picks up a diary on a coffee table. Serena enters. Serena. Oh, startled. Rory, you scared me. With suspicion. What are you doing here? I was hoping to find you here. I've been making myself right at home, love. I see you found my personal diary. Well, yeah, defensively. You left it out on the table for all the world to see. What was I supposed to do? Not pick it up? Well, you could have shown a little respect for my privacy and left it alone. Exactly. Rory, you know me better than that. Your business is my business, babe. Oof. God, that is a controlling relationship if I've ever seen one. Nancy, while you were out, I haven't left since I first got here. While you were out, Ned called. He asked me to tell you to call him the first chance you get. By the way, he sounds cute.
Hello?
Guess who?
Nancy! First you leave me to visit your aunt in Florida, and now you're in New York. By the time you get back to River Heights, I'll be an old man.
That's okay. I'll still love you.
Even if I'm bald and wearing dentures?
Of course, Ned. Even if you're toothless and hairless.
You're so sweet. Strange, but sweet. So, Hannah told me about the investigation you're working on. Sounds neat, but kind of dangerous. Anything I can help you out with?
Well, I'm getting along so far.
Okay, I'll let you get back to your sleuthing. Be careful. I love you.
So you called to say, hey, why aren't you here? Also, that is a plot hole in these games. Later, in like the most recent game, I'm pretty sure it's the last one that came out, they make a huge deal about Ned and Nancy saying I love you to each other for the first time, but it's like they've been together since like the 1930s, jeez.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Can I help you?
Yes, Maddie Jensen left a visitor's pass for me. It should be listed under Nancy Drew.
Here you are. You'll need to sign for it. You'll need to come to this desk every time you enter so I can log you in. Have a nice day.
WWB founder Mildred W. Strathorn.
I don't care who he is. No one breaks a contract with Bill Pappas. I'll kill him before he runs out on me.
It's open! Hey, Nancy. Glad you could make it. We'll be shooting soon, so I only have a couple of minutes to chat.
Can you tell me more about Rick?
Where should I start? Well, I've known Rick since I started acting. Well, after I got my big break with the touring production of Romeo and Juliet.
My
Leads.
title.
I guess it gave us good practice for the parts of Rory and Serena.
So how long have you been a couple?
You mean off-screen or on-screen? You see, Rick and I dated when we were with the touring company for Romeo and Juliet.
I'm sorry. I meant, how long have Serena and Rory been a couple?
Ever since I got on board about a year ago. Rick had been on the show already for 1 or 2 seasons, and the writers decided to make us a couple. You know, Yuri Danner, Rory's twin brother, was pretty upset with that. Do you think it could be him? I'm sorry, Nancy. It's been a running joke around here.
It's a
You see,
bad joke.
Rick's character has an evil twin, Yuri, and everyone's been saying that it's him who's causing all this trouble. But seriously, I have no idea who could be behind this. Oh, look at the time. I've got to get to makeup. Hey, why don't you come down to the set in a few minutes? I'll be shooting a scene with Rick. In the meantime, make yourself at home.
Will do. Arlen's possible departure leads to ratings questions. I cannot read French for shit. Camera picks up Yuri Danner as he walks through the living room doors and enters the front hallway. He greets Serena Livingstone. Well, good evening. I never expected you to darken my door. I want to talk to you about Rory. I know. You know what? You know that yellow-bellied poor excuse of a man doesn't deserve your love, Serena? Is that what you know? I don't know. Of course you don't. But don't worry your pretty little head about Rory. He'll get what he deserves, and I can tell you, my love, it isn't Serena Livingstone. What do you mean? I love Rory, and I despise you. You used me to seek revenge on your brother, your own flesh and blood. Now you want to drag me down to your level, but I won't do that. I have more strength than you think. Ah, Serena, always playing the femme fatale. Do you really think... Don't patronize me, Yuri. I'm no longer in your power. I'm free of your evil spell. Is that it? Okay. Huh. That makes me cringe. Why is all your makeup open? And why do you have a picture of him in there? And then you have... Ugh. Oh, good. That is a lot of perfume. A mask of sweet sincerity, a cloak of loving kindness, meant to sway the heart to trust and fill the eyes with blindness. Okay. Sorry that it has to work out like this, but there is no choice at the moment. You must trust me on this. We both know what needs to be done, and I am taking the steps, however drastic, to see that it is finished as we discussed. I just need your support. When all this blows over and everything calms down, we can be together. Dear Maddie, I'm ready to tell you what a big fan I am of the show. Serena Livingstone is my favorite character on Light of Our Love, and I haven't missed a single show since I started watching it last year. Even my mom watches the show, and she hardly watches television. Recently, I read an interesting article about your career in the Manhattan TV Guide. I was wondering what you meant when you said, I used to think that acting was a big competition. In what way was being an actress competitive to you? I'm asking because you have always seemed so sweet on all the TV talk shows that you've been on. It is so hard to imagine you being one of those competitive soap actors who only want to get ahead and be number one lead all the time. I know how busy you are, but I hope you can write back to one of your biggest fans. I'm looking forward to blah blah blah. Okay. Next. I think that's it in here. He not there. Oh my god, I hate the way that this is.
Places, everyone. Are we locked in?
Yes, Miss Weiss. We're clear to shoot.
Have we blocked this already?
Yes, I think.
Quiet on the set.
Is the floor ready?
Check.
Audio. Check.
Roll tape.
Stand by, camera one.
Stand by music.
Take camera one.
Rory, I have to talk to you.
I don't want to see you, Serena.
No, Rory, don't go. I love you.
I don't want to see you, Serena.
Sheesh! What was that? I could have been killed! Get my agent on the phone, now!
Clear him out, everybody.
Looks like that's a wrap for today.
What is uncomfortable?
I should set the clock.
Well, if I had the other hand, I would. That looks sketchy. Rory, I have to talk to you. I don't want to see Serena. No, Rory, don't go. Your time is running out, Rick Arlen. You'd better kiss your career and your life goodbye because the end is near. Camera blocking made. T. Rory, Serena, Q notes. Serena starts scene. Rory doorbell 2 times. Made Rory's cough.
I need to find the key for this. The wheel is stuck. It's locked. It's locked.
Okay.
Where's the fire? You must be the one behind all these shenanigans. Come with me, young lady. I believe the police would like a wade with you.
Oh no! What
Just
happened?
had to.
They've confiscated my pass. I guess this takes me off the case permanently. Oh, I should have been more careful.
Well, better luck next time. I just hope there'll be a next time for Rick.
I had to. Oh wait, what?
Can I help you?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Let's do all that
Maddie
again.
Jensen
Hello there. Oh, are you a visitor? According to the policy's memo dated July 14th, 1954, no one is permitted in the prop room, except for those people permitted in the prop room. You may want to talk to the director, Lillian Weiss, if you want to become permitted. She likes to do all of the hiring around here. Good day, my dear.
May I help you? Yes, hi. I'm a friend of Maddie's, and I'm...
Do I look like a tour guide? Look, the set's closed to visitors. I'll need to take your pass away. But if it's any consolation, I'll be more than happy to show you the door.
What kind of studio are you running here? My client could have been killed.
I told you I'd get to the bottom of this. I've already closed the set to visitors.
It's open. Oh, Nancy, this is horrible. There's no way that could have been an accident. I think it's another attempt to get Rick. The timing's just too weird. All of these threats, and now he's almost killed on stage. I'm too upset to deal with this. I gotta get out of here. I need some space. We'll talk later.
Yeah, sure.
Entrez-vous.
Hello. How are you tonight?
Hello, gorgeous. Where have you been all my life?
River Heights?
Touché. So, you're an old friend of Maddie's. She told me you were coming up to visit. She said you find me irresistible.
I'm okay.
Actually, I find those letters you've been getting irresistible. I just love a good mystery.
Oh, you're no fun. Well, mi casa es su casa. You know, my house is your house. Well, feel free to examine the evidence, Miss Drew, while I go off the wardrobe. Have a chocolate while you're at it. Stay beautiful.
The Hamptons, me and my gal. If you won't be mine, you won't be anybody's. I'm tracking your every move. Watch out, I'm right behind you. BT Kaiser. Leave Light of Our Love or else. BT Kaiser. I'm going to get you, Rick. Your days as Roy Danner are numbered. BT Kaiser. Okay, yes, I already read it. I don't understand why you can look in their sinks. There's literally nothing in the whole game. Dear Mr. Arlen, I just want to write you and tell you how much of a fan I am of yours, a fan of your impending doom. I can't wait until that fateful moment as I watch you squirm and beg for mercy, but I won't give it. You don't deserve it, you coward. And don't think I'm not serious. I'm serious enough to keep a close eye on you. How did you enjoy your meal at Blake's last night with that trashy woman from Nash Cove? You ordered a red wine with your halibut, you fool, and then fell asleep in box 42 watching Soft Shoe. The night ended with a taxi ride to your boat in Slip 83, afraid that I know of your secret hideaway. Maybe one day it'll sink with you in it. A fanatic. Okay. Rick, your time is running out. It's me, your faithful fanatic, or am I now a lunatic? That's what you called me yesterday with your little group of followers. It's just one big joke to you, isn't it? Yes, Rick, it's a joke, and I'll be happy to deliver the punchline right in your face. Scared you, didn't I? Good, because this was just a dress rehearsal. Only my revenge is truly sweet, Rick Arlen. So prepare for your long and bitter end. Die, Rick. How do I loathe thee? Let me count the ways. I loathe thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach. I want you out of sight. For the ends of vanity and ideal conceit, I loathe thee to the level of every day's most quiet need. By sun and candle flame, I loathe thee freely as you strive for fame. I loathe thee purely as I cannot turn from praise. I loathe thee with passion put to use in my gold griefs and with my childhood's faith. I loathe thee with a hate I seem to lose with my better dates. I loathe thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life. And if it comes to pass, I shall only love thee well after your death. Well, that's a little bit dramatic. Former talent, where are they now? Light of Our Love, rumors abound. Soap opera journal, Serena, amnesia again? Soap opera journal, meet the president of Rick Arlen fan club, page 34. Secrets revealed. Rick Arlen tells us all. Soap opera journal, how I became a star. You can too. Real life couples. Soap opera journal, contest, win a date with Rick. Serena's miraculous recovery.
Hi, Nancy. I'm sorry for skipping out on you like that. I guess I'm not a very good hostess. It's just that this whole thing with Rick really shook me up.
I just ran into Lillian, and she kicked me out of the studio.
Yeah, Lillian's pretty cranky these days. Wait a minute. I've got an idea on how you can get back into the studio. You know, my agent could get you a job as an extra so you could get on the set. You don't have to do anything. They just need to have people standing by.
That sounds great, but what should I say if they ask about you and me?
Just tell them you're an aspiring actress who I've taken under my wing. I'll give Dwayne a call
Sure.
first thing tomorrow. Just stop by there in the morning. I'll tell him you're an old family friend who's decided to try out acting as a career.
Oh, that'd be great. Thanks, Maddie. Well, I'm sure you've got to rehearse for tomorrow.
Yeah, I should get back to learning my lines for tomorrow. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hi, you've reached Bess Marvin. I can't come to the phone right now, but
course you
please leave a
can't.
message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Hi. How's it going?
I finally met the Rick Arlen. That man has an ego the size of Texas.
Yes,
He's
he really
worse than
does.
Daryl Gray.
I'm not sure I like you jet-setting across the country, meeting all of these Enrico Suaves. So, are these threats he's been getting serious?
Yes, and he's not only getting letters, but tainted chocolates, broken watches.
Have you tried to find out where these objects are coming from? That might lead you to your culprit. So, what else can I help you out with?
Guess what? I gotta look at the letters Rick has been getting. Some of them have the letters cut out of magazines, and some of them are typewritten. But get this, the Y is dropped on the typewritten letters.
Sounds like two different MOs. But what a clue! Now if you can only find the typewriter that drops its Y. So, what else can I help you out with?
I think that's it for now. I miss you.
I miss you too. Goodbye.
Fane residence.
Hi, George. It's Nancy.
Nancy, how are you? Are you still in Florida? Did you ever solve that case you were working on?
That case is solved. You're not gonna believe this, but I'm now in New York on another case.
Wow. From the palm trees of Florida to the streets of New York City, Nancy Drew is on the case. What is it this time? Missing jewels? International spy ring? Maybe a ghost or two?
Not quite yet.
I wish it were only a ghost or two, but it's a lot more serious. Get this, Rick Arlen from Light of Our Love is getting death threats.
You're kidding! Don't tell Bess that. She'll want to fly out there and save him. She absolutely adores Rick Arlen. So, have you met any of those other daytime superstars?
Well, I have met Maddie Jensen. In fact, I'm staying with her. She's a friend of Aunt Eloise.
Really? I like Maddie Jensen. Is she as nice in real life as she is on screen? I always heard soap stars can be a bit temperamental.
She's nice, but I never get to see her because she's so busy. So, what's new with you these days?
I'm starting to train for the annual River Heights Marathon next month. But
gross.
Tell me more about your new case. What have you found out so far?
Rick was almost killed by a falling Klieg light.
Oh my gosh! Is he all right? Was it an accident?
Talk to you later.
He's okay, but it barely missed him.
Have you searched the area? Maybe the light was sabotaged to fall.
I'm certain that it was. I found a light clamp on stage that looks as if it had been sawed through.
That pretty much narrows your suspects down to someone in the studio. This had to be an inside job.
Talk to you later.
Good luck and be careful.